A new action thriller hits this week, not only cinematically innovative.
Yes,
I just invented a new word.
Hey, that's a hard one.
Cinemagically. But it's also one of the most culturally relevant of its genre in film history.
And the anticipation and early reactions for this movie are through the roof. So let's go to our Marcus Allen. He caught up with Dev Patel to talk about Monkey Man. Mark?
Exactly. For you at home, I have an apology to make to Walt and Bria because I've been hyping this movie behind the scenes all morning long. So let me get this out one more time. You need to see this movie, Monkey Man, for a multitude of reasons. Dev Patel, you remember him as the kid from Slumdog Millionaire. He's done tremendous since. This among his finest. Culturally, it's a game changer because it's the first time you have an Indian descent director and lead character and star and plot line all surrounding Indian themes. And at the same time, this movie is in worldwide release, and it's a great action thriller. I caught up with them to talk about it. Take a look. Dev, good to talk to you again. How are you and where are you?
I'm great. I'm in LA right now, and I'm going great. Thank you.
Yeah, you should be doing great. You just made an awesome movie. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, people don't realize how difficult it is. It's hard to make a mediocre movie, let alone make a great movie.
It's bloody hard to make a movie, and having done it now, I have so much respect for everyone that's tried, failed, conquered, you know, triumphed, all of it. It's a huge undertaking, and it's all consuming, and it's very humbling. So yeah, thank you, man.
And if you're looking to build confidence, having Jordan Peele as a producer, that's got to help.
Yeah. Jordan was great. You know, at one moment I'd made my peace with the fact that this movie may never see the light of day, and then kind of Jordan swooped in, you know, and kind of, you know, introduced us to Universal and kind of lifted us up again, and it was a really incredible moment, yeah.
If you could talk about what you did differently to approach this type of movie, I mean, you brought the action, gave your signature, but also made it more culturally relevant.
I'm a consumer of action films. I'm a humble fan of the genre, and you know, when I thought of this idea, you know, over 10 years ago, it was out of desperation to want to see a character like this, to want to have, you know, other perspectives, more cultures represented in this. You know, I think the action genre can be abused by the system at times to churn out stuff that's substandard, just, you know, a kind of tornado of senseless punches and kicks, and I wanted to give it a real catalyst, you know, real trauma, real pain, you know, and context, and hopefully we've done that, you know, with some entertaining, you know, cool, you know, whoa, action moments. Yeah, this character, he fights from a place of, you know, desperation. So I wanted it to feel primal and carnal and like teeth and sweat and spit and you know, he's like a cornered, caged animal. And we fought against the nature of choreo and this kind of like, you know, kind of more composed style. We wanted it to feel like life or death, you know, playing out beside you.
Well, dude, I wish I was there with you in person just to say, Congratulations, man. Awesome. Nice work.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Seriously, it is awesome, and like I said, culturally a game changer, and then cinematically a game changer. Without going deep into the woods, there's a small camera called an Alexa Mini. It's a big cinema camera, but it's small enough where they strap it onto a cage where it's actually tracking the actors as they take hits going down. It's fight sequences like you've never seen. It makes John Wick look like Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. The action is so good. Monkey Man, only in theaters. It's what to watch. Oh, and by the way, you may have noticed, he has an English accent.
Yes.
So you would believe that he might be English. Actually, born in Kenya.
Okay.
Then moved to London, then to the United States, but of Indian descent.
There's a lot going on in the stew there.
A lot of layers to Dev Patel.
Yeah, I'm exhausted just looking at the highlights of that film. I just got my butt beat watching this.
It's awesome.
It does feel like that.
And it's only in theaters, a reason to hit the theater.
You haven't hyped it up too much, Mark, because I've seen a lot of people super excited about it. So.
I would sit here all day and hype it up, but I got to go buy some lottery tickets.
He's busy.
Oh, that's right. 10 for me, please.
You got it.
On you.
Okay.